Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to talk about how being in a relationship with the wrong guy is going to keep you broke and unfocused. So if this is something that you are interested in, please keep on watching. Also, before we get into the topic, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the link in the description. Come join my Patreon and join my free Facebook group. If you would like to join my paid group, you can hit me up on Instagram. I'm going to leave all the links in the description below. And yeah, let's get into this topic. First things first, ladies, you have to be really picky, really choosy, and really careful with the guy that you choose to get in a relationship with. And we have all been in relationships that were toxic, a complete waste of time. Some women left relationship. By the time they left the relationship, they were broke. They didn't have a job. Like, I seen women got into relationship with guys and their life just became so shitty. Like, I couldn't even believe it. And I just feel like, some guys, being with some guys can be bad luck. I've seen women put their lives on hold for a guy. I've seen women put their careers on hold for a guy. I've seen women drop out of school. I've seen women did a lot of crazy things, and they did all of that for the wrong guy. The question we should all be asking ourselves before we get into any kind of relationship or any situation like that is this guy the right guy for me? And you're gonna know if the guy's the right guy because if you are in a relationship with this guy and he's adding value to your life, he's adding to you. He's not just taking, he's not just consuming, because there are two types of guys in this world. There are guys that consume, and there are guys that add value. And most guys are just out here trying to consume as much as they can. And that's basically what guys do. And it is what it is. But if you as a woman do not know your value, you don't know your worth, and you don't have boundaries or whatnot, you can fall victim to all these scams that these guys are running on women. I'm going to make it very easy for you ladies to recognize if a guy is the right guy for you. So, number one question you should ask yourself once you start seeing a guy and you decide to become serious with this guy is, are my needs being met? If your needs are not being met, no matter what it is, if it's big or small, if it's not being met, even if you have asked and you don't feel good about it, and you feel like it's one-sided and you're the one that is doing everything or whatnot, it doesn't matter what it is, then that is not the right guy for you. So that's number one question. Number two is, has this guy invested in me? Now, we all are a lot of us are a fan of Shira. She is my mentor. She's the reason why I'm here, why I have this channel. But she said that a man should invest at least $5,000. Now, I feel like that's if you're dating like a regular guy, maybe a middle class guy or something like that. He should invest at least $5,000 in you, whether it be gifts, dates, trips, whatever it is, before you even decide to have sex. And not just money, he also has to invest time, because if a guy just throw money at you, like, you don't really want that money, because you want more than that. Like, $5,000 is so easy to make now. Like, $5,000 is nothing. Like, if you think $5,000 is a lot for a guy to invest in you, well, then you have to work on your mindset, because it's nothing. Like, it literally is nothing. So, has this guy invested time, money, and energy in me? So if he hasn't done all of that, and then you're sleeping with this guy and you decide to get serious with this guy and he hasn't done that, then that's a red flag, and that's not going to be the right guy for you, because a guy who really wants you and really care about you, he will invest in you. I feel like that's something that we should all think about. Number three, can this guy provide? Now, this is a very important question to ask, because I feel like as a woman, I do not believe that a woman should go with a guy who cannot provide for her. Because if you get pregnant for this guy, or you decide to marry this guy, you need to know if this guy is going to be able to provide for you and your offspring in the future, or he should be providing even before you get married. But you have to test his ability to provide. And if he doesn't provide, like, first of all, does he have a job? Like, if he doesn't have a job or a career or something like that, like, he shouldn't even have a job. Like, he should have a career, and he should be moving up in his career. And if he doesn't have that, then I don't think that this guy is going to be able to provide for you, because you're gonna come up with problems in the future. So Being with the wrong guy is definitely going to waste your time, and by the time you leave that relationship, you are going to end up being broke and unfocused. Like, you need to be with someone who is going to help you achieve your dreams and your goals. If he is not helping you, and if you're in a relationship and you know the only thing that matters is his goals and his dreams, or both of you ain't got no goals, and you know you put all your time, energy and attention into this relationship and keeping this guy, whereas you know your career is suffering, your bank account is suffering, you're not focused, you're not achieving your goals, you're gaining weight, like a bunch of stuff is happening. This is how you know that you are not in an ideal situation, because it's not as, I mean, it's not as simple as it sounds, but I know it's a little complicated, but I can't tell you guys how many women that I know that got out of 7-year relationship, 10-year relationship, and they haven't gotten very far in their career. They don't have assets to their name. They don't have bank account, and they don't have money in their bank account. They have bad credit because they wasted so much time, wasting their time, money and energy behind a guy. So ladies, you got to be very, very careful when you decide to be in a relationship with someone, because you gotta make sure that this person is going to help you stay focused. You're gonna still remain focused no matter what. He's gonna help you. He's gonna help you achieve your dreams and your goals. If you want to open a business, he should be able to help you open a business, whether it be financially or you know whatever. He should be able to help you, because you know you can't just have, oh, I'm gonna open this business, and then you start seeing this guy, and then all of a sudden you're not opening your business anymore. You're lending him money or something like that. Like, please don't be broke and unfocused, because I feel like a lot of us really do get sidetracked when it comes to relationship. And I know what I'm talking about, because this happened to me in my 20s. You know, I got in a relationship with this guy, and there were so many things that I was doing. I had a bunch of stuff going on. I quit all that stuff because I thought I was in love, and I was so consumed by that guy, and he didn't want me to socialize, he didn't want me to do a bunch of stuff. Like, he was so jealous of me. And like 3 years later, we broke up, and I'm like, oh my god, like I literally wasted 3 years of my life. There was so many things that I could have achieved if I had stayed single or been with someone else. Like, again, if you're in a situation where you are not achieving your goals, all your dreams and everything took a back burner, and you know you're consumed by this person because all you think about is this person and his dreams and his goals and his everything, you are definitely in a toxic situation. That's very pick me, and again, that is just going to keep you broke and unfocused. And you do not want to become, you do not want to waste your 20s, because I'm talking to the younger woman now. First of all, you do not want to be wasting your 20s on some guy, because you do not want to end up in your 30s and you still living at your mama's house. You ain't got money to your name. Maybe you had kids from the relationship and you have to take care of the kids yourself because he's not paying child support. Like, you really do not want to be in that situation, because this is what is going to happen when you enter a relationship. You did not focus on your priorities and your goals. That's basically what's going to happen. The saddest thing that I see in this community, in the whole level up community, are women who got out of toxic relationship, like one toxic relationship to the other, from the other, and they don't have money. Like, they are broke, like they are literally broke. They do not have multiple streams of income. Like, you know, every woman should have multiple streams of income. And this is why in my group, and you know, with my followers and the women that you know, support me on my Patreon and stuff like that, I always stress on building your own wealth. Because yes, it's great to have a sugar daddy, and yes, it's great to have a wealthy, high value man who is taking care of you, but the question is he your only source of income? Now, if this guy is your only source of income, you are asking for trouble. Like, you literally should have multiple streams of income in 2020, because this is not the time. This is not the old times in our parents' days when we can rely on one job and retire and, you know, and be fine. Because there's no such thing as job loyalty anymore. There is no such thing as job security. That does not exist anymore. So you have to be loyal to yourself, and you have to be smart enough to create multiple streams of income. Because I've always had one-on-one stream of income, and I always have money coming in So if the man in my life decide to be like, oh, I'm not going to give you money anymore, or oh, I lost my job, I know that I'm going to be okay. So ladies, you gotta take care of number one first. Yes, and I know it's fun and it's exciting to get a sugar daddy who's going to take you shopping and buy you the designer bags and whatnot. But I feel like as a woman, I am not impressed by bags and shoes and shopping sprees. What is going to impress me is a house in your name, a car in your name, joint bank accounts, you got a property in another country or something like that. That is what would impress me right now as a woman. So ladies, yeah, take care of yourself. Stay focused on your goals and your dreams. No matter what these guys are throwing at you, I don't care who this guy is, but you gotta take care of number one first. Always put yourself first, because I always say this. And yeah, do not be broke and unfocused. Not in 2020, because we ain't got time for that, especially with all this stuff is going on. Like, I'm literally back in a lockdown in my country. Oh my god, it sucks so much, but it is what it is. And we just focus. You got to be positive and focus on making money, building your own wealth, and finding the right guy. Like, finding the right guy is like finding the right university, finding the right job, finding the right business partner. We should take it that seriously, because you all know I do not believe in casual dating and casual relationships. I'm very serious about this thing. I believe in dating for marriage. That is what I believe, and this is what I will always promote on this channel. So yeah ladies, that's all I have to say today, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.